Hi and welcome to Old School Rhythm and Blues Guitar. It is time for the classic R&B solo lesson for the months of April through June 2020. I'm going to try to show you the solo from Chicken Blues by the Dominoes featuring Renee on guitar. This is one of my all-time favorite R&B solos. It's played in the key of G, and this is a first position G bar chord. But the solo is played up on the neck between the 12th and the 15th frets mostly. And that position, that is what I call a long A-shaped G chord. This is a long A where you make an A chord and then take your pinky, put it on the 5th fret of the 1st string. And there's your long A. You can do the same thing using the top of any second position bar chord. So here's our second position G. So we're going to put our first finger on the 12th fret and our pinky, 4th finger on the 15th fret of the 1st string. And that is a long A-shaped G chord. Now the solo, he's going to play in between there on a bunch of different notes in that position. When I first listened to the solo, I thought he was playing further down the neck. But the more I listened to it, I came to the conclusion he's playing it right here. So let me show you how I think he does it. The solo for Chicken Blues. I'm not going to play the whole thing through. I'll try to play it slowly at the end to put it all together. But I don't have a backing track, so I'm just going to start from the beginning, listen to the original recording, check the tabs, and then, again, the idea here is not necessarily to learn the whole solo so you can play it note for note. The idea is to learn things from the solo, what's being played and where. So anyway, he starts out with this lick. And what I'm doing, what I think he's doing is taking this double stop on the 2nd and 3rd strings and sliding into the 16th fret of the 3rd string and the 15th fret of the 2nd string. That's the first lick. And then he's going to play this. Seven times if you want to count it, or if you've got a backing track or you're listening to the original recording, you can time it out. And then right here, he's doing a pull-off between the 15th, 14th, and 12th frets of the 3rd string. I'm not sure how he would play that. I'm still experimenting. If he used the pinky and the ring finger, and then winds up on the 14th fret of the 4th string, or you could do a slide where I'm dragging my ring finger from the 15th to the 14th fret of the 3rd string and then putting it down on the 14th fret of the 4th string. So it's either this or, and then right here he's going to play what's called a smear, where you take your, I'm using my first finger here because it keeps me in the position to play the rest of the solo. Maybe he's using the 2nd finger. Renee Hall did these smears a lot. And I'm just sliding from the 11th fret to the 12th fret of the 3rd string and then moving it back and forth. It's kind of tough because you got to keep the finger in between the frets to make it work. Just real quick. So we got this lick. And from the smear, he's going to go back and forth to the 14th fret of the 4th string, back to the 12th fret of the 3rd string. So the whole solo so far. Then he does this. So another smear, and then back and forth between the 12th fret and the 15th fret of the 3rd string. So we got, and then the next part he's going to do something like this. He's going to play that lick twice, slightly different each time. The first time I think he's going from the 13th to the 14th fret of the 4th string to the 12th fret of the 3rd string, 14th fret, 15th fret, picking each one of those notes. The second time through, he's going to slide from the 14th to the 15th fret. So we got this. That part took me a while to figure out the timing. So the whole thing, let's take it from the pull off. So from that point on, we got this. Then we're going to do this walk. 14. Check the tab for this, because I'll go crazy. You'll go crazy with me pointing out every note. So basically he's doing this where he's just walking into the scale, played over that long G, long A-shaped G. So we got this. And then right here he's going to do some more of these pull-offs. Twice. 3rd string and 4th string, 15, 14, 12, 15, 14, 12. I don't know exactly how he played it, but I'm using my 1st finger and barring the 3rd and the 4th strings. Now he could do this. Again, where he's sliding that one finger like that, or he could be mess around with it, listen to the original, see what you think, and then he does this to the 15th fret of the 5th string. So we got, and then we're going to do another one of these climbs. Check the tab. Then he's going to do a smear, this time on the 15th fret of the 4th string. So we got this. So he smears on the 15th fret of the 4th string and then comes back 12, 14. Like that. That part's kind of tricky, so we got this. And then we got this to wrap up the song. Slides out. Check the tab. I'm not positive if this is where he's playing it and how he's playing it, but I've listened to this literally hundreds of times, and this is the only position where I think the notes sound like they do on the record. Let's try playing the whole solo all the way through slowly. That's pretty much it. That's about the best I can play it. Don't have a backing track for you or anything, but really cool. And this, playing all those notes in there gives you some ideas for how you can play in that scale, and all kinds of neat ideas. The smears, that's something to practice. Those are cool. They're not very easy to do. Take some practice. I find them easier to do with the 2nd finger instead of the 1st finger. But in this solo, when he's playing these, you got to have that 1st finger back here. So I'm not sure if he's doing it with the 1st finger or not. Lots of little mysteries on the technique here that I can't answer. What I can tell you is the notes and where he's playing it on the neck, and pretty much note for note what he played. Check out the tab, but most importantly, listen to the original recording of Chicken Blues by the Dominoes. It's on YouTube. I bought a copy on Amazon Digital Downloads. Be careful, because there is another Dominoes song called Chicken Blues, which is a slower song with Clyde McPhatter singing the lead. And why you would have 2 Chicken Blues, I don't know, but this solo here is from the more up-tempo one. Anyway, that is my solo lesson for April through June 2020. I'll be back again on old school rhythm and blues guitar in a couple months with another solo lesson. Make sure you check out my website. It's got all kinds of cool stuff there, including all the videos that I've done so far and all the tabs that go with them. See you soon.